Yeah, the sidewalks in Santa Monica tend to yell at you if you're growing impatient. But I had fun because I got to meet John Green, which I will talk about later. But first order of business is, I really, really miss you guys terribly. Guys, I really miss you guys all so much. I think you are a big part of my life this year, and it just hurts me inside not to be able to see you every day like I should be doing. And not only that, but me participating in this wonderful project, and I feel like I've dropped the ball on this, and I'm really sorry, guys. I do not like the predicament that I'm in right now, but you know, we all gotta do what we can. Yeah, I got to meet John Green. It was nothing short of amazing. That's right. It was amazing because yeah, I got to meet John Green. The only thing was that like he was so busy, and I understand because a lot of people love themselves some John Green, so I didn't really get to talk to him that much. But he signed my books. I had the 4 books that he's been a part of. Looking for Alaska, An Abundance of Catherines, Let It Snow, and his newest one, Paper Towns. And I got to chit chat with him for just a second. But the best part of the day was meeting my fellow nerd fighters. And I got to hang out with some of my good friends and some new friends, and it was really cool just to hang out in downtown Santa Monica, hang out at the pier, and just to talk to everybody, and just really have a good time, just forgetting about all the other things that are affecting me right now in life, and just being together with people with like-minded people. We all had differences, but we all shared one thing in common, and we all just had a joy for life. This week's theme is about school, our school days. So I'll just do a brief overview because I cannot really remember any specific stories. Maybe I'll remember some as I'm going through it. But yeah, I started school in preschool. All I remember about preschool, because I was very, very young, was that I got to play with things, and it was at the little room in the park, which was really cool because we got to play with toys and hang out at the park and go on the playground. But that was preschool, and I don't remember too much because I was so young. I started kindergarten at the age of 4, which I got to start early. So I always had this complex about being the short little kid because I didn't know why, but all the kids were taller than me. But I figured out finally, like in high school, that like, oh wait, I am average size. It's just that all the kids are a year or 2 years ahead of me, and so they're a lot bigger, a lot taller than I am. So I always had this like little guy complex, like not like Napoleon complex, but like, man, why am I so short compared to all these guys? It was really yeah. But anyways, kindergarten. Yeah, I started kindergarten at Terrace Elementary. Had a good time there. Terrace Elementary was a nice little school, a little 5-minute walk from my house. Got to meet a lot of my friends there. As a matter of fact, I still know my best friend from kindergarten, Nicholas. I still talk to him every once in a great while. So I went to Terrace till about near the end of 5th grade, I believe. Yeah, near the end of 5th grade, because my parents got a divorce, and then we had to move and go our separate ways. And so I went to a new school, which was kind of cool because it's actually the school that my mom was currently working at, McAuliffe Elementary, where the astronauts. It was actually a very, very, very nice school. We had the most state-of-the-art computers, the best faculty, and just it was a great school. When I was in 6th grade, we had a mini muster. Now muster is like a kind of like a friendly competition between fire brigades, and they do all these fire drills and everything to to just a little friendly competition to brush up their skills so they could put out fires really quick. So we actually got to do these things, and there was a couple ones, like there was the hose one where we'd have to tighten the hose, hook up to the fire hydrant, and then shoot a cone off the top of a trash can about 100 feet away or something like that. We had I was part of the bucket brigade, which was my favorite one because you had 2 trash cans full of water, clean trash cans, and the object was to get a ping pong ball at the bottom of this trash can, this empty trash can, to come out this pipe. And the way you had to do that was old school bucket brigade style. Scoop out pails of water, dump them in, and just running it up. And we had a killer time. It was really cool just to, get wet while going to school and have people cheering you on, which was really cool. So, and then came my awkward years, awkward turtle. And junior high, I went to Arizona. It was the only year-round junior high. Yeah, very awkward times in junior high. I mean, I had my core group of friends. I had my best friend, and we just hung out. We had like all 6 classes together, and just very awkward. That's what I'll use the word for that stage of my life. And then I moved on, went to high school, last year of high school. We called it La Sierra State Penitentiary because there are big bars all in front of the school. I only went to the school for a summer school session without these bars enclosing us in and trapping us in this hellhole of a place. It wasn't that bad. We had some really good teachers and I had some really good friends, but I remember it just being like a prison, and there was a lot of construction going on when I was going to high school. So, there was this place we called the cattle wrangler or whatever, because we had all these portables back here, and there was the rest of the school, and they kind of just shoved us through this little tiny hole, and we had to go through it and like be all like there was mud everywhere and stuff. It was just ridiculous. Like, finally they finished construction when I was graduating, so everyone got to enjoy the nice new school and the nice new science center after me. Moving on to college, I started RCC because I knew it was a nice local school that I could go get my education out of the way for cheap, so I went there and I had some really good times. There's just such a wide array of people that you meet with such open minds and open eyes, and I really thrive in an environment like that where people, it's like a free market for new ideas, and just listening to everybody was really cool. Even though I'm kind of old fashioned myself, listening to all these people talk about their new ideas and coming together and learning not only about each other's ideas but about the curriculum itself, it was really cool. And I actually got to learn Japanese there, which was really, really fun. And yeah, I had a really good time. It was RCC, Riverside Community College, but we like to call it like the Riverside College of Champions. But yeah, or Riverside Clown College, as some would call it. But I had some great teachers, some good experiences there, and I actually really miss this school. I'm probably going to go back, but I'll talk about that in a second. So I started art school. In art school, I loved art school, except for the amount of money that it cost. It was an expensive school, but to be around peers that are all excited to do what you want to do, and to have teachers that are pushing you really hard, and just, I wish I could have gone to school earlier and not have to worry about full-time jobs. I was on my own, worrying about a full-time job, worrying about rent and this and that, and I really should have been focusing on school because it really affected my performance. Used to get really mad when all these people would be sitting there playing video games while I have no time to even sleep. I have to do my homework, I have to do this for my job, I have to do this for my house, and this and that. I really wish I would have took the time to focus on my education. That's part of the reason why I had to leave, because I just didn't have the time and didn't have the energy to focus on my education. And plus, situations beyond my control led me to leaving school, and I really, really miss school. I plan to be a lifelong learner, and I really, really need to get back to school. I think I want to go back to school and try and become a teacher, actually, and follow my mom's footsteps, because I teach classes at my church, and I really like teaching, so I think I'm going to go back to school and start teaching, because cartoons, my animation, that could be on the side. Maybe I'll make money off it. It's more of a passion for me. It's not about the money, but I need to do something where I'll be okay, and if I have kids, my kids will be okay. And waiting on tables isn't going to cut it, I think. So I really am really excited about going back to school. So I'm glad you guys brought up the whole scholastic thing, and really looking into where we've been, where we're going, and all that stuff, because I really do plan on being a lifelong learner. Marta, I'm sorry I missed your birthday video. You're very beautiful, and you're the best, and you bring a lot of passion to this project, and I'm going to finish it up in English. I'm sorry I didn't have time to look up any Spanish, but you're very special to us all, and I hope you had a great birthday, because it's a blessing for all of us to have you born on this day. And to the rest of you guys, I'm going to try and keep uploading videos as much as I can. I'll see what I can do about the internet. I miss you all so much, not just the NFInternational people, all the viewers, and just all my internet friends out there. I love you guys, and here's to making this week more awesome than the last.